check the logo, alt text here. Your alt text is your brand only, but I always make it something more descriptive. It has a lot of impact. Your domain rating has been on the rise, but for this year it's actually been declining. You have lost some backlinks, but this year your referring domains has been increasing. There might be some domains here that are hurting you instead of helping you. Hey, so it's Michael's turn here. Let's take a look at Bot Eat Brain. I like that name a lot. So this is the website. It looks like it's just an archive of the past newsletters here. So the first thing that I would do is add some other content here. I think maybe here above the archive here. So I would add some text content on the front page here. Otherwise, the structure is okay, but I would add something to a title here. Since you don't have more than 30 letters here and you can use up to 60, maybe 50 is a bit safer. But I would definitely add something like maybe Bot Eat Brain, your daily AI newsletter or something like that to a title. And the same is true for your heading here. So I would add something like this here. I don't know if it's too long for your taste, but something like this could work here. Let's see. Because the H1 tag is obviously one of the most important pieces of this website or any website in general. So having a good H1 tag is paramount for your Google rankings. We can also check out if there's some search volume for this keyword here. Let's check here on the Keywords Explorer. I'm searching for the United States here, and there's some search volume here. So I think this could be a good opportunity for you to rank if you change your copy on this page a little bit. So maybe change this H1 tag here and add some more text here or below the subscription button here. So I would do that first, and then gonna take a look at your structure here a little bit more. Your H1 and H2 tags are okay, and this looks good, except I would add some structured data. That's a bit too complex for this video, but I can show you later. Also, I would probably add this Twitter site, because it doesn't hurt and it's easy to add. So it depends if you want to add your personal or your Bot Eat Brain accounts here on your Twitter site tag here. It depends on what you prefer. And for images, I always like to check the logo, alt text here. So your alt text is your brand only, but I always make it something more descriptive and maybe add some keywords in the alt text for the logo, since the logo is on all of your pages, so it has a lot of impact. And I could also add a title tag to your logos here. The other logo is here, and the other one is here. So if you wanted, you could, for this main logo here, you could change the alt text to be something like Bot Eat Brain, and to do something similar that we did here. So this would be the alt tag for this main logo here. And for the other, this second logo that you have, or actually you have three here, because this is one, and here's the third. Would probably consider changing one of these. It's just personal preference. I wouldn't want to have three of the same image on one page, so I consider changing this a little bit, but I don't think it matters too much for Google. But for this alt text here, you could have something similar but a little bit different. for each of these texts here. So this one could be daily AI newsletter, bot eat pray, and this one could be some other keyword plus bot eat pray, and so on. These all texts look okay, but might consider changing your alt tag here if you like to be found on Google with some other keywords. I don't know, like something like a wizard, like I am. I don't know, whatever you like. But let's take a look at these archive posts here. Take a look at the first one here, like the visuals here. But I noticed one problem here, and it's at this headings, multiple H1 tags here. So I think when you design these newsletters, I don't know what you use for the design, but all of these like new AI video generation features, get your business online in seconds, these are all H1 tags. It's a bit of a problem because Google cannot decide which one of these is the most important. But it's a little bit frustrating to change all of your blog posts from, I don't know how many there are, but I'm guessing it's a lot. So I probably wouldn't change all of them, but I would take it into consideration for the future. I would keep the first one H1. This one I would make H2. This one would be H3, obviously. Let me see. So this one would be H2 here. And what else? So I would move these tags by 1 point. So this one can stay H2. This one would be H2. This one would be H3, H2, H3, H3, and so on. If you want to have the same styling that you have currently, you can obviously do some CSS tricks to do that. That's one thing that I think you should take into consideration for the future. As I said, it's a little bit hard to do it for all of these posts that you already have here. Let's check this. Yeah, I would add some title text here, and the open graph is not matching this canonical URL here. So there's some small problem with this OG URL here. I don't know if it's the same with the blog posts. No, it's not. So it's only a problem with these author profile pages. It should be the same as the canonical. Not a huge problem, but it's worth checking into. If it's an easy fix, there's no reason not to fix it. I think it's probably the same for other authors as well. Let's see about Daniel. Yeah, this is pointing to the main page here. And as you can see, logo is on all pages, so you should definitely have something more descriptive in the alt tag here. I think that's quite a bit for on-page SEO. Obviously, I think you could also have some other pages here in addition to all of these archive newsletters here. Consider adding some blog type content here if you want to. For example, about your story here. You could have some about us here and your story in form of a blog as well if you wanted to have some more coverage about your brand, because these are not related to your brand. So I think it could be helpful if you had some content about your brand specifically as well, form of a blog or just some about us pages. Maybe you could also add a contact us page. Not mandatory, but it can help a bit. Let's take a look at your off-page SEO for a second here. I can see that you're ranking for about 500 keywords here. Traffic is quite low. Hrefs is not too accurate when it comes to traffic. It gives me some indication at least. And I can see that your domain rating has been on the rise, but for this year it's actually been declining. You have lost some backlinks but this year, I don't know. See about your backlink profile here. Your referring domains has been increasing, but still your domain rating is on the decline. So I would take a look at what has happened here. There might be some domains here that are hurting you instead of helping you. I don't know, but this one, Get Half Baked. The name is curious, but I guess the website is okay. I don't know about this product. Maybe this is some product that is from one of your friends. I don't know about this one here. Yeah, this one looks okay as well. This one is from Vietnam, I think. Well, I don't know exactly why it's declining, but I think you should be mindful about building some more backlinks, because other people are building backlinks and you are not getting too many new ones. You have only gotten 15 new referring domains this year, so probably could increase that number by quite a bit. You get some more backlinks. I think you could easily increase your domain rating to 30 or something like that, and then you would start ranking higher for these keywords here. Let's see what's bringing you traffic already. I'm gonna check the top pages instead. So Dolly OpenAI is a good keyword for you. So you could double down on these pages that are already ranking. So you could build some backlinks to this article here, and you could basically use this anchor text here, like Dolly OpenAI. As you're on the rise already, you could probably, with just a couple of backlinks, you could crack up, see about the competition. Yeah, you're competing against OpenAI here and YouTube, but I think there's a possibility to rank for top here, because these pages are not answering the search query here or search intention. Well, this page doesn't even mention Dolly. I don't know what Dolly is when it comes to OpenAI, but probably if you build some backlinks to this page here with this anchor text, you could rank high and start getting most of this volume. And this Grok 1.5 is even better one here, because the volume is quite high. So it's 300 at least in the United States, and obviously these alternate terms here are also bringing some traffic. You could have some backlinks built to this page as well, and see if you can crack top 10. Probably if you can crack top 10, it's only a matter of building some additional backlinks to rank even higher. So this is what I would usually do, is take a look at some of your currently ranking pages here and double down on those with the backlinking. You can safely use at least a couple of backlinks with these exact anchor texts here. You have to be a little bit careful with the percentages to keep it natural looking. So if you start to get 7 with some of those exact match anchor texts, it's going to be quite a bit of in terms of the total amount of backlinks. So that's why I would also build some backlinks with this branded anchor text here, and also this URL here. And those would probably go to your main homepage here. That's probably what I would do. Also, I would consider, I don't know if it's something that you're going to do, because sometimes people like to hold on to their content, but if it's not bringing you any traffic and no one's going to your page 23 here, so if it's not bringing you any traffic, it can be a good idea to either remove it or refresh the content, or just redirect it to some other related blog post. Because when it comes to Google, sometimes less can be more. So if you save them a little bit on their crawl budget, it will sometimes reward you better rankings for your good pages. So if there's some page that you see is ranking, let's say on 11th position, if you remove some pages that are more or less useless to you, like Volkswagen self-driving car, I don't know, I probably wouldn't remove this. This is still quite recent, but some other posts you could consider removing altogether, or at least refresh content if you want to keep it, because sometimes less is more. I think that's already quite a bit of things that we covered here. So I would definitely start with the front page and the logo alt text here, and add some more content, text content on this page here that would help ranking with daily AI newsletter, for example, because I think you're not that high for this keyword yet, but I think you deserve to be a lot higher than you already are, because there's some, I can see there's a subscribe page here that's ranking for the second position here. Well, that tells me that this front page is not properly optimized for daily AI newsletter when this subscribe page is showing up instead for this daily AI newsletter keyword in United States. I would definitely optimize this front page for this keyword. For this page, I would consider optimizing for some other keyword, because right now these are so similar that they are competing for the same keyword here, because this front page doesn't have the keyword in the header here, or heading one. Google doesn't know which one is more relevant for this daily AI newsletter keyword here. So that's why I think this subscribe is showing up here. But start with the front page and we'll build some backlinks with bot eat brain. Also build some backlinks with a daily AI newsletter. I think that would help with your ranking a lot. And then take a look at optimizing some blog or newsletter archive posts here. I think with those optimizations, you are already way better you are currently. But if you have any other questions, let me know and I'll take a look. Thanks, Michael. Ciao.